graded cards, but these are the ones that are going to go in the first display, and some of the others will go into the second display. So if you guys enjoy this type of video, then I can make another version of it for the cards selected for the second glass display. So we have some of our most expensive cards in this stack. These are also some of our favorite cards. Typically, the expensive cards are my favorites. I have really expensive taste when it comes to this, so these are some of my favorites, but I hope that all of you guys are doing absolutely amazing today, and thank you so much for being here for the video. Before we get started, I wanted to go ahead and go through my little spiel here. We are getting so close to 4,000 subscribers, so if you have not done so, please consider hitting that subscribe button and help us get even closer to that 4,000 subscriber goal. I think I'm leaning towards potentially opening a Crown Zenith Sea and Skybox for 4,000 subscribers. So that is kind of what's floating around in my mind. It's not set in stone yet, but it is just an idea that I think would be fun for that milestone. We went to a card show yesterday and didn't get a whole lot of stuff. It was a little smaller of a show, but we did pick up a couple cards. We got Dark Blastoise, the hollow version, to go towards our Rocket Master set, as well as some other Rocket cards. And I'm trying to think, we got a Galarian Gallery Pikachu Trainer card. That card will be featured in the second display. So if I do make another video, you will see that card in that video. So, but yeah, we got a couple things yesterday. But I was also able to get my hands on a couple Ascended Heroes ETBs. Got a Walmart restock, and so I'm really excited to open more Ascended Heroes, and I might open another ETB on the channel. So if you guys want to see another Ascended Heroes ETB opening, let me know down in the comment section below. But I mean, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with tonight's video. Alright, first I'm going to take these cards and just kind of set them off to the side, and we are going to go through the slabbed cards first. And this is the order that they were sitting in the display. We had to take all the cards out to get the thing ready to hang on the wall and for the video, so I just wanted to keep at least these in the order that they were in so I don't forget. I did take a picture of what it looked like before, but so first we've got our AGS 10 Mew EX Black Star promo from 151. This is a stunning card with just a beautiful art style, and of course, with it being a 10, I wanted to display that in this case. We got this in like such a good deal. I think we bought it as an ungraded price because the vendor doesn't like AGS. I don't really care which company, but next we've got our base set Charizard in an AGS 2. The front looks so much better than the back does. So from the front you would not understand why this is a 2. But when you flip this over, you can see that there, but there's also like a coffee stain on the back of the card there. But I mean, the front looks so fantastic that I don't care that it's in a 2. slide those up at the top. If any of these cards that we've already talked about, if that's one of your favorite cards, please let me know down in the comment section. I'm very interested in which cards you like. I know some people collect based on artist or cuter cards or fire or all these different ways to collect, and so I'm very interested in if a lot of you collect the same kind of stuff that I'd like to collect. So now we've got the non-graded cards that I've picked to go into the display. I believe I can do rows of 7, and so I'm gonna try to keep these in their order. I'll put them face down after we look at it, but again, I took a picture of what the case looked like before I took the cards out, so I know how I want to put them back in there. I don't want to just throw them in different spots. I picked out the order that I wanted them to be displayed in, and so I want to keep it in that same order. So I feel like other people would also agree. So first, we have this Magikarp. This beautiful Shinjiganda Magikarp from Paldea Evolved. I pulled this card out of a Pokeball that I got at Walmart. I knew that there was going to be something in that bag because it was like shoved in there. I thought the corners were going to be messed up. I mean, I was like, there's a good card in there because of how this bag is shoved into this Pokeball. And then I pulled this. I freaked out. I was yelling. I was like, oh my gosh. It looks pretty good. It's very, like, top right side heavy, but I'm not going to get it graded. This is not going to be a 10, and I don't want to pay, like, heavy card prices to do that. So, next we have our two flying Charizards from 151. One was mine and one was my husband's. We both pulled these like in the same night from packs. I think that we got at GameStop. Yeah, as a child, he never pulled the Charizard, so that's why we bought it, for him to complete his set. And so this was like his first real Charizard to pull. And so he was really, really excited about it because he felt like his inner child was healed a little bit with this card. But and then I pulled it. I don't remember which was which. He could probably tell you based on the centering. I think he evaluated both, and will probably say that the one with the better centering is his. But it's our stuff. So we've got these two Charizards here that we're gonna put in the display there side by side. Alright, now we get into the rest of our Ground which I love that because then it's still like in perfect condition. So we're gonna keep it sealed unless it starts to create creases or any kind of stuff like that, like damage to the card. Then we'll take it out. But hopefully that doesn't happen because I do love the fact that it is still sealed. So next is the Sleeping Snorlax Black Star promo from 2002. I got this sometime last year. I can't remember. It was one of our first card shows that we really had ever gone to. And I've always thought this was a very interesting card, and I saw it there, and so I went ahead and bought it. And I feel like it's gone up in value since I bought it that day, so that's really good. It looks pretty clean. Sorry, I was checking something. It looks pretty clean. There's a little bit of whitening in that top left corner, but I really love it. It's got that colored pencil style, so that's a really cool one. And I don't see a lot of people selling this card, so I feel like it's a little more rare to find out in the wild. So I was glad that I got it when I did because I don't think I've seen it ever since. Oh, okay. There we go. I thought I got it out of order. We have there's some fuzz from my rug. Gosh, my rug sheds so bad. We've got Cynthia's Garchomp from Destined Rivals. This is my husband, like one of his favorites. He pulled this. He's pulled basically all the big cards in Destined Rivals. I feel like he has such good luck with that set, but he really loved it, so obviously we're gonna put some of his favorites in there too, because it's not just my display, it is our display. But yeah, he was very, very excited when he pulled that card. Next is the Paldean Fates Charizard that I searched and searched for, and then I could no longer get Paldean Fates packs, and so I just gave up on the dream, and then here recently we bought it. I love this artwork. I think it is absolutely beautiful. It's probably one of my favorite Charizard cards. Honestly, I love the Phantasmal Flames Charizard art style too, but I just feel like this crystallized look is just very unique, and I think it works really well with the Charizard cards. So I love this so much. Love it so much. And of course, right next to it we have the Obsidian Flames Charizard. Same artist. I opened an entire booster box of Obsidian Flames a long time ago. Like, I got that booster box for not very expensive at the time before everything just went crazy with Pokemon, and never pulled it. Opened up a bunch of other packs. I personally never pulled it, so I went and bought the card for $40 because I wanted it. Like, however long later, my husband pulls it, so we've got 2 of these cards. We may actually have 3 of them, to be honest, but it was just crazy. We've never opened an Obsidian Flames ETB. We've only opened the booster box and just packs that came in other sealed sets. But the fact that I searched and tried so hard to pull it and I couldn't, it was just crazy with the amount of packs that I opened. But yeah, so I love this. Again, same artist, the crystallized look. I do like having these side by side in the case because it's just like darkness and light here. Stunning art. This one is a little bit damaged right there. I think this is the one we bought because I feel like the one we pulled wasn't like that. Next we have the Hollow Lugia. A beautiful, beautiful card. This is from my husband's childhood set. You guys have heard this story, but he traded some batteries on the playground for this card. And so we definitely was, and so I wanted to use that money to get, another cool card. So this one, the back doesn't look too awesome, but the front, other than the crease, looks pretty good. And it still has that base Charizard artwork, but just in a newer version. We had to put in, obviously, my husband's favorite Pokemon. We have Slowking. This is the Southern Islands Slowking with Psyduck. We searched for this card. I ordered it originally on eBay and never got it. So I had to make them give me a refund because I paid $65 at the time for the card to surprise him, and then they never sent it to me. And so we had to trade. I think we traded maybe some form of a prismatic sealed something for the card. But he was so excited. He loves the Southern Islands set, but I believe this is the first card he's ever gotten from it. You've got a nice swirl down there behind the text, but a nice Slowking card. We have from my husband's childhood collection, we have this nice Dialga. This was a big card. I was also really glad that he had this from his own personal childhood stuff. It's a really cool card. I think it's blue. I'm colorblind, so it may not be blue, but it looks blue to me. So, I do like it. I don't remember exactly which set this came from. Something with the plasma. Maybe Plasma Storm or something. The back has a little bit of damage, but overall it's a really good looking card for the display. Then of course we have to have the Ancient Mew promo card from the movie. There is a little bit of damage on the side here, but yeah, you can see the edges have some folds, but this was also from his childhood. We ended up getting me one that is in a lot worse shape, but I wanted to have my own version of the card, so we got it for a good price considering how damaged it was, and so we wanted to put the better looking of the two in the display case because it really is a cool card. I wish they would make some more cards that are similar to this, because this would be really cool, with the hieroglyphic era stuff there. It's a really cool card. So then we added one of my girls. We've got Clefairy. We've got Lily's Clefairy from Journey Together. I pulled this from a Journey Together ETB the day that the set came out. It was my first pack out of that ETB, and pulled the biggest card out of the set, and I freaked out. I was running around the house because I wanted this card so bad, because obviously I love Clefairy, and so I wanted to make sure that she got put on the display because it's such a beautiful card with the flowers and everything. Oh, we have it in a Shrouded Fable sleeve. desk in the other room. So if